Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Sunday, January 12th, 2020, and we are blessed with yet another day of unseasonable warmth here in the middle of winter. So I came down to a local pond to see if I couldn't catch some bass, or some crappie, or whatever else might be biting. When it comes to wintertime fishing, it's really not a time to be picky about what you catch. And since it feels like a refreshing spring day, I got a spring lure tied on. I'm going to start out with a spinnerbait, see if that gets any bites. Of course, I have some other stuff in my bag of tricks, so if this doesn't work, I have options. I don't need him. Oh, he came off. That was definitely a fish, guys. Alright, so first cast with the spinnerbait, I just got a bite, so I think this might be the deal today. Well, after boasting that I had it all figured out after my first cast, fished around almost this entire pond with a spinnerbait and got no more bites. So it would appear I was once again defeated by my own hubris. But that's why I carry more than one lure with me when I go fishing. So I'm switching over to this shallow diving crankbait. I'm going to see if this wind that has been blowing throughout the day has turned on the crankbait bite at all. Ooh, that was a fish for sure. Damn, he hit it hard. How did I miss? Well, okay, so that's a hit on the crankbait. Stick with it a bit longer then. Well, just like with the spinnerbait, the crankbait got hit immediately and then nothing. So I made another switch. I got a swim bait tied onto a bladed jig head. We'll see. We'll see. This could be a day where I struggle to figure them out. Oh, fish on. Wow. That's not much, is it? But it's a fish. And it means I am not getting my first skunk of 2020 today. So this little fish is pushing off the inevitable. Well guys, working this pond twice over yielded exactly one fish. So action here is far from what I would call hot. But I've got about maybe an hour or so of good daylight left, and there's another pond that's close to here that might also be pretty good right now. So I'm going to head over there and hope that I can catch at least one more fish before I have to call it a day. So sit tight, and I will see you in a couple of seconds. Alright everybody, here we are at spot number 2. I'm not going to spend a ton of time here because I don't have a ton of time. I'm just going to fish the most likely spots and hope I can find them. Well, right here we got wind blowing straight into this cove, and the sun has been hitting this concrete wall and warming it up all afternoon. So we got ingredients right here that look promising to help us catch a couple of fish. Well, the sun has gone down, the air is getting chilly, and the fish just aren't biting. So I'm going to wrap things up here today. I wouldn't call today a bad day of fishing because it was the middle of January and I was fishing in essentially t-shirt weather. Let's just call it a slow day of fishing. Really didn't figure anything out and just barely avoided the skunk. But again, on such a gorgeous day in the middle of winter, any fishing at all is certainly preferable to just about anything else. So Temps are supposed to go back down starting tomorrow. I don't know when they're going to start coming back up, so I don't know when my next fishing trip is going to be. So, whenever it may be, I will see you on the next adventure.